Hey everybody, welcome back to the Movie Pod, and my name's Isaac, joined by our co-host, Joseph.
Me.
Yes, sir. And as you guys can see by the title, in today's episode, we'll be doing Marvel characters versus Star Wars characters in a 5v5 mashup. So I've got a list of 5 characters from each franchise, and they'll be going at it. So, for example, I'll run through the characters we've got, and run through the rules of this thing. So I've got Iron Man versus Count Dooku, Thanos versus Darth Vader, Loki versus Kylo Ren, Spider-Man versus Luke Skywalker, Captain America versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, obviously for Star Wars, the Star Wars characters have an advantage with the Force. But then, you have like Thanos. Thanos is like just
Has the gauntlet? Is this Thanos with the gauntlet?
yeah, so this is one of the rules. These characters are max. These characters 100% power. So it's 100%.
The best part of the best of their abilities.
Peak. So both characters are peaked when they're going up against each other. And
both prime.
Both in their prime. So we're gonna run through the list and just throw up a few skills who we think will win. This episode's not structured at all. We're just going with the flow.
Yep. For next time, I think what we do is we make those wheels that spin, like have those, and then
have like skills on them,
just have random ass characters on there.
Okay.
Just like Donald Duck versus bloody fucking Venom.
Yep. No.
And
yeah, we can do that.
And we have just random characters.
For this one, I kind of just thought of characters that are similar in a way and put them up against each other. Obviously Thanos is the main villain of the MCU. Darth Vader's the main villain of Star Wars, arguably. It could be Sidious, but Vader versus Thanos is, it's better.
More iconic.
Yep, for sure. So we're gonna start it off with Iron Man versus the one and only Darth Tyrannus, Count Dooku himself.
Yeah, this was a weird one to me, to be honest.
So the reason I put them up against each other is they kind of wanted advancements in the world. Count Dooku was a big part in the clones creation, and then obviously Iron Man with the AI tech and everything. So they were like trying to advance.
Did you say AI?
Tech.
Sorry.
Technology.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Iron Man, advancing with all the technology and stuff, and then Count Dooku advancing in the world of cloning. So that was my biggest reason putting them up against each other.
Sure.
Iron Man versus Count Dooku. Count Dooku's obviously all the Star Wars characters he had the Force, so they got the upper hand on with that. But
so
Iron
is
Man,
this prime live action or
prime? This their
prime
characters.
Because there's also Legends.
Okay. Yep. No. Shoot. We'll do this MCU and then Star Wars canon. So MCU.
Okay, so just
prime Iron
live
Man.
action stuffs.
Well,
I think that's safer.
Is Dooku Primer in? No, this canon. Just do canon.
I don't know.
Just do canon. For all canon material. MCU, Iron Man versus canon Count Dooku. Full prime. Both are at their prime.
Okay, so live action.
No, just do their characters.
Just their characters,
Yeah,
because okay. Well then, in that case,
because we get more Count Dooku. Count Dooku's yes, Attack of the Clones, sure, and Revenge of the Sith a little bit, but he's more of an enemy character. Clone Wars and Tales of Jedi. So I'm
gonna throw at you Iron Man, and you're gonna throw at me Count Dooku, and I'm gonna explain why it's Iron Man, and you're gonna agree it's Iron Man.
I think Iron Man's a lot smarter. I think Count Dooku's too greedy in a way, and he wants too much power. So obviously that always lets people. That always is going to let you down. Greed. Count Dooku's Force abilities are there, sure, yeah, but they're not as good as a lot of other characters. He's very good with a saber, and combat wise, but I feel like Iron Man just has a lot more advancements, especially with his suit. I think Iron Man will get the upper hand on Count Dooku.
I'm gonna tell you, think If we're talking primes.
Yeah.
Endgame Iron Man. He has the Infinity Gauntlet.
Wait, what? I missed that. Reading.
Endgame Iron Man. He has the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yep. Okay.
There you go. That's all. I don't need to say anything else.
His character.
Oh, so it has to be part of their character.
Yeah, like that's just that was a small moment in Iron Man's life.
Okay, sure. But anyway, all right. I think with the technology that he's got, so Count Dooku's Force Lightning, he tries to use that. We see that Thor using lightning on Iron Man just powered him. You can argue it's Force Lightning, so it's different. Sure, maybe you can argue that, but I think the only thing that Count Dooku has is the Force, and he'll be able to pull and maybe try to manipulate Tony. But I think it won't work,
especially
because I think Tony's got too much stuff. Tony's got rockets. Like he's got if he only had rockets, sure. If he only had his repulsors, sure. But because he's got so much, Dooku's only going to be able to handle so much. I think if Tony can maintain distance, the saber's going to cut through his gear. The saber's cutting through the Iron Man suit. Definitely. That's guaranteed. But to be honest, I don't think Tony gets close enough.
The only thing Lightspeed can't go through is Beskar, and I can tell you now, Iron Man's suit not made out of Beskar.
No, but if Tony lived in the Star Wars galaxy long enough, he would have.
We're not going through that way. We're not going down that path. Let's just say, there was a rip in the timeline, and they met in the world between worlds. Which is
sure.
I mean, that's a Star Wars.
I really do think that that Tony's just too smart for him.
I think
Tony's military combat is just too good.
I think so too. I think Iron Man takes this one.
Yeah.
Easy. Iron Man can Dooku. I think Iron Man would floor Dooku. Okay.
I don't know if he'd floor him, but
I just don't know. I can't see what Count Dooku could do to him.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it'd be too tough for Dooku just to get. He just can't get in range.
Yeah.
To do anything.
Right. That one goes to Iron Man, Tony Stark. Thanos versus Darth Vader. Now, some of the most iconic, two of the most arguably.
Now, is this Thanos with his gauntlet?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is it though? Because we didn't give it to Tony.
I feel like it has to be. No, but it's such an integral part to Thanos. It is what his entire thing is based on.
That was his goal.
It is his.
MCU is to get all the stones to have that thing, and he got it. So
in the comics, Thanos lives around the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, like it's like.
Yeah. No, where he has the Infinity Gauntlet, because that's Thanos' prime. Iron Man's prime wasn't having the Infinity Gauntlet. That was never his goal.
His prime was the suit.
Yeah, Thanos' goal was to get the Infinity Gauntlet and all the stones, right?
Yeah.
And he finally got it. So, yeah, Thanos' prime is having the Infinity Gauntlet thing. Now, Darth Vader, I should have done Anakin. But Darth Vader versus Thanos sounds so much better. Obviously, Vader's limited by a lot just because of his suit, unlike Iron Man. It hurts.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You what?
No, the way. Alright. There's two. Like, the only way I see Vader losing is if he gets ignorant by anger. Like he underestimates his villain. If Vader comes out and just to kill, he crushes his heart in an instant.
Yep. I think Vader wouldn't be able to use his lightsaber really in this instant, and I think
no, it'd just be the Force. He would crush Thanos' head. In 2 seconds.
And then he's just
Vader. They're both ignorant. They're both
Vader's is not very
quick.
Yeah. So if with that Infinity Gauntlet, Vader's gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Thanos gets a chance, he wins because Thanos has.
Yeah.
I think okay. So we'll go over the 6 stones. So there's time, which to me is, if Thanos gets that off, Vader's already lost.
Yeah.
But then again, he doesn't know what. See, neither of them know what they had. This is my point. Neither of them know what they have. So if assuming they had prep time, I think if they had prep time, Vader wins.
Okay. At first I
No.
was thinking Thanos, but just because Thanos is
Okay.
Thanos, bro. But Vader's Vader. I think Vader, obviously, so connected with the Force, so strong with the Force. But he would have to. The only thing Vader would be able to use is the Force. I feel like Thanos has more opportunities to take down Vader. I think if Thanos got Vader at the right time, Vader's gone. But I feel like if the fight went on for long, Vader wins. But I feel like the way Thanos would win
I'm
is
the
he has
opposite.
to take him
I
out
think
early.
to me it's the opposite. I think Vader needs to take him out early. If Thanos gets control,
Really?
yeah, he's
Vader
got
ain't gonna
okay.
get tired
Well,
using
what we'll do is
Force.
we'll take out the time because the time one is just kind of like, that's not combat, that's hacks.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think like actual combat, like
Yeah. This is difficult.
So say that he has the power, the reality. I think reality is useless to Vader. I think Vader's got that spidey sense where he's too strong with the Force that he could close his eyes and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about reality.
Guys, if our channel, now I'm gonna mark my words here now. If our channel one day blows up, which is the dream, so you guys subscribe. You know, that's the only way we're gonna blow up. If our channel blows up one day, we start making money. I might do fantasy battles like these, like 5v5 mashups, or it'll probably be like 1v1 mashups, and I literally take two fictional characters from two different fictional universes, for example, Thanos versus Darth Vader, and I make an animation of it, and them going at it. You know, that would be the dream. That would be very expensive. Theory does kind of a similar thing with Star Wars characters going up against each other from different eras, and it's very expensive, and I'm probably dreaming, but guys, mark my words here, you blow us up, we get freaking, we gotta be rolling in that YouTube ad revenue dough. I would put a lot of our YouTube revenue, obviously Joseph and I would split, but I would put a lot of what I get back into creating content. And like the dream with this channel, I know I'm getting sidetracked right now, but is to kind of, this create fantasy stuff like this, and like battles with different fictional characters. So mark my words here, you guys subscribe, you blow us up, I will make a series where I do this, where I animate, or I pay someone to animate, which is very expensive, to have these characters fight. That would be the dream. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Mark my words here now, blow us up.
Nice.
One of the goals on the movie pod, guys. Yeah, no, sorry to cut in there.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still torn. I think Vader. This is what I mean. If no folks are around, if they're not talking to each other and trying to suss each other out, I think Vader just walks in, uses the Force to crush his heart because Thanos doesn't know he has the Force, and Thanos is cocky. If Vader comes in just to kill, I think Vader wins it. But if Vader tries to hang around and play with him, Thanos will catch him off guard.
Yup, I think it's the only way. I think the only way Thanos could win is if he catches Vader off guard. But I don't see
if Vader isn't.
I just don't see Thanos
being
catching
serious
Vader
about
off guard. Vader's focused.
No, I suppose
the only person that can catch Vader off guard is like someone deeply connected to him, like Padme. If Padme rocks up, bro, like Thanos does an illusion.
But see, the Reality Stone. That's what I mean. Like stuff like that. Like that's what I mean. Thanos is smart.
A hack. Yeah, see, that's
it. Is.
If Thanos had background information on Darth Vader and knew it.
Yeah, if they had prep time on each other.
I don't think so.
I think
no one knew Anakin was Vader. I don't see why Thanos would. So.
I suppose so. Yeah.
I don't think.
I suppose so.
Yeah. So. I just don't see Thanos getting catching Vader off guard unless like Padme pops out as an illusion or something. The only way, play with Vader's emotions. I think that's the way Thanos would have to do it, is play with Vader's emotions, but I don't think he would know to play with his emotions. I'm going with Vader.
Sure. I would. If Vader just walks out and goes, I'ma fuck you up, then he's just gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, I'm going with Vader. Yep, definitely. That'd be very cool though. And that's like probably my like dream animation to make here. Thanos versus Vader fantasy battle. We got one for Marvel, one for Star Wars. Iron Man Dooku went to Iron Man. Thanos Vader went to Vader. Now this is a fun one. This is one this was Loki versus Kylo Ren.
Yeah, this was one that kind of shocked me. I
put these up against each other because I put these up against each other. Obviously, I haven't seen Loki show, but I put these up against each other because they're kind of in a way jealous of somebody else and aspire to be somebody else and want they just want. They're characters that want. So Loki versus Kylo Ren, this would be cool. This would be sick. I think just because Loki has his powers, yeah, but
I think Loki's just too smart.
Too smart.
To be honest.
Yeah, Kylo Ren's very
arrogant.
Arrogant. He can't.
He's blinded by his arrogance.
He's blinded by his arrogance, and he can't. Like he would do something in the moment which wouldn't be the smart move. He doesn't think in moments. Arrogant. I think it'd be really cool though. I think Kylo Ren at the start would get some ground on Loki and damage him, but as the fight went on, I think Loki would take the upper hand just because of Kylo Ren's arrogance, and I just don't think he can go long in a battle. Yeah,
I think Loki's just too smart. Especially Loki after Loki season 2, his intelligence, his
season 1,
and his seriousness as well. Season 1 of Loki.
I need to watch that show.
His seriousness, his just the way he handles things after season 1, he kind of turns into a good guy.
Okay.
Without spoiling too much of it.
Yeah.
Not a good guy, but no longer a villain. If that makes sense.
Well, I always see Loki as a anti-hero.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what he becomes more of an anti-hero in Loki.
Yeah, so I think Kylo Ren would come out being all cocky, get damage, injure Loki a little bit, get cocky more, arrogance, but arrogance is what sets Kylo back. And then I think Loki would draw Kylo out if he knew Kylo was arrogant. He'll draw that out of him and then destroy him using Kylo's mental state. Loki's too smart for sure. It goes to Loki.
I think so. I think Kylo, it's just too mature, too arrogant, too
And Kylo doesn't have enough experience fighting someone like Loki.
Yeah, you forget Loki's 1,500 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Kylo, was a wannabe Anakin Skywalker, wannabe Darth Vader, who just arrogant is the best word to describe Kylo. I love Kylo, but I think Loki takes the upper hand here. Okay, now this one's a fun one. Spider-Man versus Luke Skywalker. These characters just have so many, they're just so many things in common. The battles they go through in life, I feel are very similar. Trying to find out who they really are, where they sit in life. Obviously.
Sure, yeah.
Spider-Man lives with his uncle and aunt. Luke lives with uncle and aunt. But Spider-Man versus Luke Skywalker. Now, I think dude. Okay, Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man, though?
Okay. To make this a little more fair, to be honest.
MCU?
No, I was going to go comics.
Comics.
Because Spider-Man in the comics, so there's a,
Probably.
There's, it's not a meme, but there's a talk about, so have you heard of the thing where when Batman smiles, you're in trouble?
Yeah.
So this is when Spider-Man's not talking, you're in trouble.
Alright.
So you see in comics, Spider-Man, how he punches people. He's fine. He's not hurt. He doesn't fuck shit up. There's a thing where Aunt May almost gets killed by Fisk. in the comics. Spider-Man walks in because Fisk is in jail, but he sends a hitman and he almost kills Aunt May or whatever. Spider-Man walks into jail. Fisk starts talking to him. Spider-Man doesn't say a fucking word and beats the living shit out of him.
Yo.
And almost kills him.
You know, Spider-Man's obviously very strong.
In one punch, like he destroys fucking everything. When Spider-Man's not talking, you're in trouble. And I think this is the only way that we can kind of balance out between Luke fucking Skywalker.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's very strong, very powerful. His strength.
I think. Is this? Are we doing it as live action? Are we doing comics for both?
Yeah, okay, if it's Luke Skywalker comics, he destroys everything.
That's what I mean. It's not fair, is it?
Yeah.
It's not fair,
okay,
is
when
it?
I think of Spider-Man, I see Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But I feel, you know, we went with MCU Spider-Man, we went with MCU Thanos, we went with MCU Loki. But I feel like MCU Spider-Man, that's not...
That's not fair. He's just gonna get touched up.
Him, bro.
Yeah.
What about Andrew Spider-Man?
To be honest, Andrew Spider-Man is probably I don't know, somebody did it. I forgot who it was. I think Tom Holland is stronger Spider-Man, technically.
Yeah, technically.
But I think Andrew's faster. I don't know, I just like... I think what we have to do is...
What do we do?
Comic book Spider-Man and live action Luke.
Not sequel Luke, guys. A New Hope Luke to... Well, with Luke in his prime. We're doing prime, so... Like Mandalorian, when we see him in the Mandalorian. Luke. We're doing canon Luke. If we did Legends Luke's everybody on this list. Yeah, okay. Prime canon Luke Skywalker versus comic book Spider-Man. Who wins? Spider-Man's got the strength. He's got the...
I'd say he has the speed.
I feel like overall, Luke has more. The IQ, the speed, the strength, the agility, the intelligence, the experience, the freaking force, the combat.
Overall, I think Spider-Man surprises him. He won't beat him, but he definitely
surprises him.
Spider-Man does better than what we think.
Yep, I think. Yep.
He does definitely better than what we think, but I think
it'd be very close. But I think Luke wins just because of his overall. Just overall, Luke Skywalker wins.
And just being able to use the Force to see what's going to come.
And just prime Luke Skywalker can't lose. Like at the time of the Mandalorian show, Mandalorian verse, Luke's in his prime, right? And I hope we get to see that. He's most powerful being in the galaxy at that time. I just, if you don't, well, I mean, there's Palpatine, but on Exegol, but you just don't count any of that shit.
Why not? It's canon.
I know. We should have done like George Lucas canon. Which is Legends. But, Legends Luke destroys every single person on this list. Including Thanos.
Yeah.
Vader. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's Luke. I think Spider-Man would surprise Luke. I think, but Luke doesn't. Prime Luke don't go into anything cocky, right? He dare.
He never underestimates his opponent, Luke.
Yeah.
Which I think is the big thing with the Sith on this, like with Kylo and Vader.
Yeah.
They will go in underestimating it.
Yeah. So definitely. So I think it's Luke. But it'd be a very good battle. We agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Captain America versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, see, this one I feel like isn't fair. If we can, if Cap's shield is made out of Beskar, can we do that for funsies?
Okay, we can do it for funsies. Cap's shield is made.
Because if not, then Obi-Wan just like what's Cap got? Seriously, what does Cap have?
Obi-Wan is the K-30 of the Star Wars Galaxy. Never back down, never what?
Never what?
Yep.
Oh, shut up.
That's literally something Obi-Wan would say, like to himself in a battle. Never back down, never what?
You should make an edit of that.
Yo.
Obi-Wan like struggling and then just Nick A30 in the back.
Yo. The Obi-Wan show when he he's struggling, Vader absolutely beats him up, and then he lifts all the rocks and destroys him.
Yeah.
Never back down, never won.
Surely. Surely.
I'll make that. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, sure. Captain America's shield is made out of Beskar. So yeah, that makes it interesting. That makes it a lot more interesting. Captain America.
Yeah, it does.
Good.
I
think... obviously he's full of, he's just on a very, very long, big steroid.
He's on a steroid cycle. He's on Tren, actually. He's on a Tren cycle.
Yep.
He's taking testosterone.
Yeah.
He's just pumped up on PEDs. It's just.
Okay, a quick side thing. You reckon if they brought Captain America back, he'd be buff, or like Steve Rogers? We reckon we get little Steve Rogers back from First Avenger.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
I don't know. Like, if they brought...
They're not going to bring Steve Rogers back. They might do it as like a little teaser, oh, we see Steve Rogers in a different universe, and he's just pathetic.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be kind of funny. But...
Captain America vs. Obi-Wan. I still think if Captain America's shield is made of Beskar, it goes to Obi-Wan, right? So Obi-Wan can just... Obi-Wan's never back down, never give up.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear it anymore.
What do you think?
I don't know. Okay. We agree that if it's just vibranium, well, yeah. I only say add it as Beskar because we don't know how strong vibranium is to lightsabers. Like, vibranium could be as strong as Beskar, but we don't know. So that's why I'm saying this. If it is just a paperweight to the lightsaber, then obviously Obi-Wan's going to win. He'll just disarm him. Captain will be like, shit, I'm good, Chief.
Yeah.
I don't want to get sliced and diced like I'm a celery stick.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
But if it is Beskar, I actually kind of... I think it'll be closer. I think Obi-Wan takes it, but Cap gets in some good shots. I feel like maybe just even one good punch could take Obi-Wan out.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, again, it's another situation where if Steve or if Captain America
if Steve's
gets
if he's not on his A game.
Yeah, if he finds a way through Obi-Wan and he gets a good shot off on him, then Obi-Wan's gone. But if Obi-Wan's able to reframe that, he's able to, be smart and stop any potential danger Steve Rogers brings, I think Obi-Wan wins. But if Steve Rogers gets a good shot off on Obi-Wan, then Obi-Wan's knocked out.
I think it's the closest that we've had because we know that Obi-Wan isn't the best with the Force, and I think he won't be in the heat of battle. He won't be strong enough with it to see things like that coming. Steve is so fast and Steve is so strong that if Obi-Wan clocks off for half a second, Steve gets it.
Yeah, exactly. If Obi-Wan needs to be full focus and Obi-Wan needs to take him out early.
Yeah.
Yep. So he wins. Again, yeah. Ooh. Who is it?
Pardon?
Who wins?
I don't know. I kind of want to give it a Cap. I really do think that Cap could take it.
Yeah, probably overall, I just feel like he'd be able to go longer in battle, and I think that's what it would come down
Definitely, yeah, no, that also the thing. That'd also be it. He has the stamina that Obi-Wan does not.
I think he'd be able to go down longer in battle, and I think that's what would be the end of Obi-Wan. It's just how long the fight goes on for, and I think it would go on for a while, and then I just imagine the lightsaber not working, like it not cutting the shield. Yeah.
Cap gets a good
Obi-Wan's screwed.
Good strike in.
Yeah.
hits him and cracks a rib.
That'd
Obi-Wan can't breathe anymore.
be a fun animation
Like,
to make.
that would be actually. Oh, I would love that animation.
People freaking subscribe to the movie pod, right? You know, we're in 2023, 2026, August 2026. I'm making this happen. we better have some growth by then. But hey, no, yeah, sure. Steve Rogers, Captain America. That was fun. That was fun.
We'll do it as a
do a more structured one next time, like on a wheel, and just get random characters, and then like have a list of like skills, and then like compare it all, and then whatever the total is at the bottom. Yeah, no, guys, that was fun. Let us know if you agree or disagree with some of our takes there. Let us know what characters you want us to see put up against each other next. And yeah, no, we're gonna get on out of here. And yeah, no, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Let us know what characters you want us to see next on this 5v5 mashup. Doesn't have to be Marvel or Star Wars characters. You know, it could be Marvel DC characters. Could be freaking Homer Simpson versus freaking like I don't know.
Oh my god!
Yo,
that's amazing. I love that.
Yo, Homer Simpson versus Groot. Yeah. Alrighty, guys.
Holy shit! Homer Simpson from the game wins.
Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, guys. See you later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.